Hello, and welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Today I am going to do a Hillside Heart Prompt, and it is smile and peace. And this is a 2026 52-week hosted by Caroline on Caroline on the Hillside. The date she posted this video was 3/28/26, and it is a subscriber prompt. So I will link these two subscribers in the description because they donated the words. All right. I don't have a plan. I kind of have a plan. It's one of those things. And it's just one of those days I just need to keep my mind busy. So this is my Hillside Heart Prompt art journal where I'm putting all the prompts in. It's a corrugated cardboard journal. But before I get started, on my last video, I did a 50 stack challenge, which is hosted by Amy at Crafty Cat. And I had to finish these cards off camera. I made this bag that was repurposed, a silverware bag. And then I made some stuff, pink bling and, oh gosh, postage stamp. Yeah, I'll be all right. So what I did off camera, but on camera, I stamped on her paint swatches these 4 images. And then I took her digitals and covered front and back index cards. So these are her digitals, and I believe I put the digitals in my description on my last video. And then I put it on there just like a little postage stamp. I need to cut that off. And a sticker, a flower sticker, and a postage stamp sticker from my goodies I got for my birthday. So there's those. So that's how those turned out. Really like how those turned out. They're pretty sturdy and they would make a nice journaling card. There's spots ready to write on the back, or you could make a pocket. So that's that. I just wanted to share these that I finished up off camera. Okay. And so today I'm doing Smile and Peace, and I picked out a page here, back here. I think I'm going to do this flip out because Smile and Peace reminds me of growing up when we were camping all summer. As soon as school let out, we had a place that we went to, and our camper stayed there, and we had it all decked out. We had, you name it. We had a screened in little eating area. My dad built a deck. So I think I'm going to cover this and this. And let's see here. I'm using my daughter Heather's Flower Power Journal Kit. So luckily I brought it with me and I have it all printed. I have shared this in a video. I'll try to link that video so you can see everything. To save time, I don't want to go through everything. I think I want to put this here so I can write notes about my camping. And then this one here, I want to cover. I don't think that's going to totally cover it. Let's see if she's going to know it. I'm sure she's got a lot of pages in here. It's a really cool kit. Has this peace sign. It has smile pieces that I cut out. So I think I want to. It's got hearts and flowers. I think I'm going to switch up and do these two here and save the mushrooms for another day. Okay. because kind of want a backdrop here. So I'll cover this here, and this will give me plenty of writing space to make notes. So what I'll do is, I think I will put glue on here, and I needed something to protect that. Okay. And I didn't grab a glue stick. Like I said, this is, let me move the camera just a little bit. Gotta stand here. I don't want to get wonky. Whoops. There we go. That way you can see what I'm working on. All right, I need a glue stick. All right, let me go ahead and glue this down. I'll do the backdrop pieces here for, and then I'll show you what I'm going to put down for my piece and smile. So this is map page that I got from my dad. It's kind of shiny, so I might along the edge put some Barely Art glue. I think it'll be all right. So, let's see. I've got Barely Art glue. I've got my art glitter glue, and then I have this cute little jam jelly container that I got yesterday. Had a nice lunch with my hubby and my daughter. So I cleaned it out, and yeah, they had lunch. I had breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite. I'm a very picky eater. I don't like to eat a lot of meat, so especially red meat. So there's that. I do love my veggies though. All right. So that's the Barely Art glue. So I would have gotten a couple of these. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna put this down and then just trim around it. Just give me some writing space. That's the beauty of an art journal. You can make it your own and do whatever you want. All right, let me get that trim. Oops, felt like I was cutting a couple things there. Just trim that off. Save that scrap for something. Let me fold this back in so I don't cut it. It's going to be a hot rest of the week here through the weekend. They're talking heat and the index into 105. So, yeah. Let's see. It's just difficult to. I'm going to stand up so I can get this. There we go. Okay. So there's that. So I like that. And then cover this. Let's see. Let's see this writing. Get this one first. I still have the edge on there, and I'm okay with that. I'm not going to cut the edge. Let's see. Trying to think what's the best way to. So still have that fold. Maybe I'll just measure this and cut it with my big trimmer. Did I bring it out? Of course not. Let's see. Let's see. About 5 inches. All right. So this is fine. Let's see if I have a line here. Get that line to that line. That would work. I think I'm just going to do that. Right down this one line right here. Okay, that'll get me to there. And then to there, and then I just need a little piece there, but I think I'm going to cut this white edge off. And I'm going to do this white edge. It's going to be wonky, but I have overage, so I'm going to cut this one too. Now, I brought these digitals with me. My daughter said she could print some that are borderless, but I'm good. I'm good with this. I think what I'm gonna do is kind of do piecemeal, is start it and then work my way. Put this down here. Do a little bit at a time. That's what I'm trying to get across. So we had a nice little lunch yesterday. Get this started. And I think I'm gonna put some layer glue. Oops. Down here. Oops. Just right there. There you go. This will be a little bit easier to manage. I've seen other people do it this way, and I like it. I like it. So that's there. It's going to be a little tricky when I get over this way here. To here, and then worry about the rest. Okay, move this. Really sticking now. See if I can grab another piece of scrap paper. Okay. See if we can wrangle this. There we go. Right there. Oops. This will just give me a backdrop so everything is kind of cohesive. It's good enough. Worked out pretty good. Okay. Yeah, fold is right. there. Just have to get a new fold. All right, so I have one more spot right here. I'm gonna see my barely art glue here just to get this down. I need one more little piece right here. So I can look at it. Oops. See. I'm gonna do that bottom piece. Just get a gauge of where. Sorry, I'm all over the place here. Okay, there's that. And then let me just cut this off and just get to see where I'm at. Okay. Do that. I'm gonna leave that little bottom piece is okay. So I'm gonna cut it right that dark line across. So the lines aren't gonna quite match up, but that's okay. Just gonna rough cut this a little bit longer and glue it on. I think I'm gonna glue it here and then try to put it on. It just would be easier. So let's do that. I'm gonna be generous so I get some wiggle room. Tweezers. Pretty good. Get rid of it sticky. And then smacks up top. Okay. Just want to make sure it's down. Whoops. And then give it a quick turn. And then I'm ready to put my layers on. I'm just going to trim this one because it's got glue on it. Get rid of it. Okay. This piece. This is my first art journal. It's a great way to just express yourself. I think I fold this like right there and then right there. There we go. I love it. I may put something here too. We'll see. For now, I'm good with that. Okay, so what I have a whole tray of stuff. Let's see here. markers. I was playing a little bit. Let's see, let me just go to the spouse. My paper towel. Okay. So this is part of the kit. I cut everything out. So I've got a little bit of a glare, so I'm just going to take the stuff off that I'm wanting to work with right now. There's that. Got these little things. So there's a lot of pieces. There's photo frames, all kinds of things. So very cute. It's a very cute kit. And there's even cutouts for that you could put on a page, and it has writing space as well. So it's a beautiful kit. So there's that. All right. So I'm thinking this is not like our camper, but it reminds me of camping. So I think I'm going to put that there, and then I can write about it later on. So I think I'm going to put that down. I'm trying to think how I want to put that down. I think I'm going to use the glue stick. And I've got a bunch of these papers that I cut up from the easel paper pad that I got at Ollie's. It's huge. Just one piece of paper gets you, excuse me, a huge runway of scrappy paper. And it's good quality too. All right, let me see if I can. It's like the glue stick. Okay. So yeah, I think camping is a great way. We took our kids camping, and I can write about that too and try to find some photos to put in here. Um, to Disney campground. It rained the entire time, but not the entire time, but a good portion of it. I'm just looking for my little squeegee thing. Here it is. And but we had a good time, and they had a little ferry boat that picked us up and took us over to the park. Kids had a really nice time. I can remember what they looked like when we went. I've seen pictures recently, so it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Um, but yeah, my husband is not a camper. He likes all his TV and everything. So let's see. I've got this photo frame that I cut out that was in the kit. It comes like this, just white. And what I did was I took, is it this one? No, it's this one here. I took what is this? Ground espresso. Okay. And I just wiped it over the front of it like this to make lines, to make it look like, a distressed wood. And I just did that all over, and then I went back in with the dauber and just kind of filled in. So it has lines in there, so it looks like it's distressed wood. I mean, it's not the fancy, it's just a thing. Just something I did. And I put this double stick tape on the back. Whoops, hang on, I almost knocked my light for a loop. There we go. That was close. Um, that I get at Hobby Lobby. It's got the orange. I think it's the papery, or I don't think it's Paper Studio. I think it's papery or something, but they have it at Hobby Lobby and I love it. And I like to keep my gum containers to keep them in there. I need one more because once they get down, you start using them. You can fit a couple in there, but this system keeps them clean because once you start setting them down on things, things collect around here because this is sticky right here. So that's a good way to keep them stored and keep them clean. So if you know somebody that likes to chew gum, tell them to save them for you. So I put that on the back, and then I want to use this, repurpose this packaging. I was going to use some 45-pound tracing paper, but they're it, it's a little bit darker, harder to see, and I like because I want to put this cute little frog in here. Reminds me of when my kids are little, going to get frogs and stuff outside, and then I know my brothers used to go get frogs as well. So I have a couple memories of that. I'm just going to cut this open. I think that's going to be big enough. Yeah. All right, let me just cut this up. Yeah, I don't need to try to save every little piece. So there's that. And then this will give me two pieces. Is this the right one? Because I made two of them. Oh no, this one's smaller. And then I was like, well, if I put him in there, I won't be able to see his cute little feet. So, all right, let me flip this in half. I think it's wide enough. So, just gonna cut a little bit off here. There we go. Get rid of that ridge. Okay, so I put that on there already. That was a trip. I think I'm gonna put, I only peeled a little bit. This is a good trick. Peel this back, get it centered, because it's hard to put it down. Once it wants to stick, it sticks. So try to set the top. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing. Let me just put this down here. I need trim around it. I'm gonna put the top down and then set it in place. And then I'm gonna peel this bottom off, hang on to it. So my bottom is set. And then I'm gonna try to peel these side pieces a little bit. Oops. If you can get your pieces pulled up. I've watched card makers do this with this stuff. Yeah, no, it doesn't want to work. Okay. Just a little tricky using this type of paper. I didn't want to use glue. No. And it has static on it, so it wants to stick to everything. So I'm going to try to peel this one little piece off. Okay. It's good enough. It's not, it's a little wonky, but it'll be all right. So let me turn that up. Oops, these scissors are really sharp. I cut into my frame, but that's okay. And I think I'm due to clean these scissors too. I'll have to get another pair of scissors for my daughter because she said she used these for fabric only, and I've been using paper. So I'll get her a nice pair. All right, I cut a little bit in my frame, but that's all right. All right, so there's that. So now I want to put my little guy in there. He's cute. Um, yeah, he'll be all right there. So I want to put him down. I'm going to try to tack him with, or maybe I just put him down and then, oh, I like him right there. So let me figure out where he's going to go. I do not like picking up frogs. My brothers did, my kids did. Nuh-uh. Okay, so I'm thinking if I put his top of his eyes right there, let me just try to tack him. I'm going to use the art glitter. I'm going to tack his eyeballs a little bit. Like right there would be good. Oops. Kind of want him to be straight. And then hopefully I'll keep it in frame here. I'll go back in and try to get the rest of it. So make sure his little toes. He's the cutest frog I've ever seen. Okay, that should keep him down. My lid on. Get these little bottles at Hobby Lobby and the paints where the paintbrushes and paints are. And as long as you keep the lids on, it's cute. And I think I'm going to, just wondering if I don't, look at how cute that is. I'm going to try the art glitter glue to put this down and see if it works. I've heard it does, so let's do it. And my tweezers. And try to get this straight. See what? Shirt. Love it. Okay, so cute. And then I have a little, she's got word, uh, page of different words and stuff in different colors, the darker and the lighter. So I have that cut out. I want to put that on there. I really like that vibes. Seems like that's working out. Oops. Stick that right there. Cute. So there he is. That turned out really cute. And then I have that, and then I have a little flower peace sign um, here that I'm going to put. I think I'm going to put this heart up here. Now this heart, if you look how her digitals are, there is a white border around them. You can go all the way in, and that's what I did with these here. I cut the white border off on the heart. I cut it out, and I could still see this line here. I'm terrible at fussy cutting. I really am. I have trifocals, and just looking down is just the worst for me. Everything gets blurry until I get new glasses. So what I did was I took my yellow marker and just went around the outside so you can't see where I messed it up. So I think what I'm going to do is I want a heart here and I'll put this smile here, and then I'm going to put this peace sign over here with the flower. Is that how that goes? It's the peace sign upside down. Yeah. So I'm going to put that just so I have some writing space. I think I'm going to put it here. That way I can still write around it. So this will be a simple, these make me smile. All right. I'm going to use the glue stick. So I got plenty of writing space to journal about and put some photos of my kids when we went camping. Well, that's our glitter. Let's do this. So cute. So we're going to put this right here. Like so, and I can make notes, right? Maybe put a little photo, see what kind of photos I have. So like that. So there, and then I'll put this heart up there and this little smiley, cute little face down here. I've got this cute smiley face too, but it's a little bit big. I'll save that. I'm going to use this one here. Yeah. All right. I like how that turned out. Plenty of writing space. So that's my quick video there for today. My frog. There's my peace sign with a flower. Little pretend camping bus. It reminds me of the magic bus. We had relatives that had one, and they used it for a camper. Yeah, a little smiley face. So there's my smile and my peace. All right, that's my video for today. This is week number 12. I don't think I mentioned that. Hosted by Caroline on the Hillside, hashtag Hillside Heart Prompts. This is a 52-week prompt. Every week she gives 2 prompts, and on 3/28/26 she gave smile and peace. And I will tag the 2 people that donated the words. All right, take good care. Bye.